So this week's challenge has been the full moon and the Lion's Gate tomorrow. And part of my own personal journey with it has been the energy that's gone out of me into the world and has made me mingle with a lot of objects in the sky, but also a lot of people and humans and fields of emotions and vibrations. So coming back to a really secluded space in myself, coming back into complete stillness has been one of the themes arising from doing the work. So my recommendation for the remaining part of this third week of accessing deeper and deeper layers of our sensory awareness and marrying that with consciousness is that we come in with stillness and expand our awareness and our senses and are able to indeed stretch that notion of time, stretch the notion of our bodies expanding into the space around us. And this is a scary thing, especially if you're living in a populated area, because you're going to sense other people and the auras and the emotions and everything that's happening through them. So it correlates with the necessity to be alone and to really create cocoons for yourself where we shed the impressions that we get, the echoes, the ripples of everything that's going on around us. But as today, a friend of mine spoke to me about this phenomena that happens to me and happens around me and happens in my experience. The core of it is that my energetic field, my energetic body, my body in its fullness does not hit against anything in another person. It has this yearning to go through another person. It just it doesn't even penetrate. It is absorbing everything that is around. And that is a state of me letting go of having a hardened, dense notion of who I am and being able to make myself into that translucent state. So when my body and my awareness enters this state of dark matter, dark body, dark awareness, it literally goes through the spaces that I am a part of and through the other humans that are a part of that. And I shared a little story this week about how I traveled through time and contacted what I would call my soulmate in his original form. And he's shown up in a lot of forms in my life this lifetime, but original form was just me and this monk in a cave. And we're both just sitting and loving each other, but in deep states of non-dual awareness. And that was the anchoring point of everything that unfolded ever since then. This whole play, the cosmic play of duality, the cosmic play of life, everything unfolded from that state. So every time I feel in doubt of who I am, what I'm here to do, what am I here to create and give, going back into that state, it's the first step. So dropping into the void is one of the steps, and I'll include a meditation on that, and also an anchoring and a marriage of the body and the soul into one vehicle. The stuff I spoke about in terms of our emotional bodies and the darkness, the shadows in that, this is part of a constant learning curve in time of allowing myself to fall through my own soreness, my own weakness, my own weak spots, and knowing that there is heartbreak, there is depression, there is pain and abuse and sadness and anger. And I can awaken that in myself and transmute that through my system so that it becomes life force and it bursts out toward things that I want to create or that I want to energize, not towards harming people or jeopardizing my own existence or creativity in the world. So I hope that you're doing a practice, if not daily, then do another one this weekend of really just dropping down and at every corner feeling into layers of difficult things to feel. They can be physical, they can be emotional, they can be energetic. The idea is to shed more of those hardened parts of us so that we enter into week 4 in a stillness and a heightened ability to be in stillness, to go and move in stillness and be moved by stillness itself. One more quote that I wanted to read to you. This is from Lothar Schäfer, one of my favorite quantum chemists that I've studied. He says, truth is not a property of things, but of our sensation of things. The only things we can be sure of are our sensations. Only sensations are immediate. So truth is not something that inherently exists. It is our sensation in this moment that determines whether something is right to us or not. And yet, this is the only layer that we can sense. We can feel the truth in the present. Immediately, instinctually. It doesn't require the mind to figure it out. We're dropping into expression, creativity, musicality, or another way for you to create this week. So another one of my challenges is that you create something out of your pain. You create something out of these negative shadows that come out so that they will be expressed and expelled in so doing into the world, exhaled out of you. And we can dance and we can play with them from that point on, but they are no longer blocked sensations inside us. This has been an inspirational blibbit for you. I hope you enjoyed and will continue to deepen your own practices.